Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be testing out a brand new MAC product that just launched, and it is the brand new Skinfinish Lightstruck liquid highlighters. So I picked up 2 shades. I believe there are about maybe 9 shades, which I'm going to get into swatches as well for you guys in a second, of all 9 shades. But I did pick up 2 which I'm going to be testing out on my skin. So I have one on one side and then another shade on the other side of my skin. I'll show you guys packaging and everything like when we jump into the video, but yes, I am excited. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. If you love MAC and you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe because I do review a lot of new MAC products and collections and whatnot. I have a ton of MAC videos on my channel. So yes, today it's gonna be the Skinfinish Lightstruck liquid highlighter. So if you guys wanna see the highlighters, the swatches, the demo, how it actually goes on, my review and everything, then please keep on watching. So diving into the new MAC Skinfinish Lightstruck highlighters, I do have 2 shades here. I have bubbled over and Double-Gleam, which Double-Gleam is already a powder highlight shade, but they've made it into a liquid now. So this is what the packaging looks like, what the box looks like. Super nice, just kind of, it's very kind of different from MAC. It has like different font, and then the gold rim and black box. So I'm going to show you guys the shades that I have. So Double-Gleam, first of all, the packaging. This is what it looks like. Very, very different from MAC, I feel like. It has the silver top with a slant, and then it's like a frosted glass bottle, and then it just has the Skinfinish Lightstruck written on there. And you can see the shade and the products. But I absolutely love it. It's very different. It feels kind of luxury. Love the frosted glass. And then we have bubbled over. I picked up 2 shades. So I kind of want to go back for more. This is the bubbled over one, which looks bronzy, but it's not. You guys will see the swatch. And this is more kind of, yeah, just like a almost rose gold champagne shade. That's what that one looks like. So kind of side by side, you can see the difference. One is a lot lighter and then one has a little bit more color to it. So Double-Gleam is described as a beige that breaks silver, which actually in the swatch you can see it definitely has that more silver tone to it. It's definitely a lot lighter, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. And then let's swatch bubbled over. So on MAC's website, bubbled over is described as a neutral champagne. So exactly how I would describe it is kind of like a rosy champagne shade. And I absolutely love this one. You can see on my skin tone, it actually has a bit more color. So not as light as Double-Gleam. But let me know out of these 2 which one you guys prefer. Let's go into the shade names and the shade description and the swatches. So we have Space Slippers is described as a soft pink. Glacial is described as an iridescent blue. Bronze Glaze is described as a orange bronze. Lightscape is described as a warm white beige. Extraordinary, which is described as a yellow gold. Cherry Chrome is described as a orange copper. This would be beautiful on deeper skin tones. Bubbled over is described as a neutral champagne. Next, Lilac Haze is described as a frosted lilac. I bought Double-Gleam and I bought bubbled over. MAC describes this product as a liquid highlighter with 24-hour hydration. It's a multi-use product and it leaves the skin with a luminous gleam. It blends seamlessly into the skin, layers well with makeup. It's sheer. It has buildable coverage. It apparently has a long-lasting glass-like shine. It does not clog pores. Appropriate for all skin types, including sensitive skin. Can be used on the face, arms, and legs, and on the chest area. I'm going to do one side with bubbled over and one side with Double-Gleam. And the way I'm going to apply this is kind of like a primer as a base first. Then I'm going to apply my foundation to see how it looks. And then I'm also going to use it as a liquid highlighter as well. Let's go ahead first with Double-Gleam. I'm so excited. And it comes with a nice pump. So I'm just going to pump some on the back of my hand. That is Double-Gleam right there. Almost has, yeah, a bit of more of a golden tone with a bit of silver. I'm going to do Double-Gleam on this side, and it feels very, very thin and very like light. It doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. It almost feels like a serum almost. I mean, I guess because it does have skincare ingredients in there. It doesn't feel like a normal liquid highlighter where it dries down fast. It feels almost like the strobe cream from MAC. Wow. You can see, I mean, that instantly gave my skin like a very, very glowy complexion. Strobe cream is more of a moisturizer, whereas this is actually like a liquid highlighter that has more pearl and like glowy particles. Definitely has more of a kind of glass like wet look, which I absolutely love. So I really like that. It does dry down. It feels a little bit tacky, just a little bit. And it has shimmer. It doesn't have glitter, so it does have very fine shimmer particles, but nothing where it looks glittery or leaves your, you know, hands with like so much glitter. So I love that. It's very fine. Let's go ahead and go into Bubbled Over, which I think I'm more excited for because this one has a bit more color and that one is bubbled over there. So you can see it kind of like that rose gold almost. So let's do it on this side. Oh, that has a lot of color. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I don't know if it's gonna look too orange. Let's see. It might almost blend out into nothing. I think these as a base or mixed in with foundation, if you love glowy skin, unreal. And I will have these linked down below as well for both my UK and US viewers. I feel like they almost fade out into nothing in terms of the color. I don't think I can actually tell a difference that I have more color on this side. It almost blended out into nothing. I'm gonna put a little bit more. But you guys know what I mean? Like I thought I would get more color from this side, but I feel like, I mean, maybe a little bit if I put a lot on. It does have fragrance. That's different for MAC. Definitely has fragrance, like almost a little perfumey. Yeah, definitely smells like almost like a floral perfume, but very light. Definitely has glow. It definitely does. I still kind of like the Double-Gleam side, but let me know what you guys think. Can you tell a difference in terms of the shade? I'm going to use almost like a matte foundation. This is the Maybelline 30 Hour Luminous Matte Foundation. It does have a little bit of luminosity, but it also dries down a bit matte. It's a weird formula. And I'm going to use this because a lot of my foundations are very glowy and I don't want it to take away from what we're trying out. So I kind of want to use something a bit more matte just to see if this kind of peeks through. So I'm just going to apply this. So I'm going to apply my foundation and I will be right back. Okay, my skin actually looks so good. And I already tested this foundation and I wasn't like a big fan, so I know it's not the foundation. If you guys saw my last video, I did test it. But like just in these areas, does it not look like super luminous and like, I don't know. You can see the glow in my skin. I do really like that. I did the rest of my makeup and I did powder my skin, even though I can still see a little bit of that luminosity peeking through. So I absolutely love that. So now we're going to use it as a liquid highlighter and I am using it on top of powder. So I'm going to see how it will actually, if it will lift the makeup or how it will sit on top of powder. Of course, you can use it with creams and liquids, but I really want to test it how I would do my makeup, which is using powder products. So I'm going to be taking just with my finger Double-Gleam. Ooh. I feel like it's best applied with your finger as opposed to a brush because I feel like a brush will just lift your makeup. And it's very, like I said, thin and lightweight that I feel like, I mean, it's very, very thin, the formula. It's not thick whatsoever. It just almost feels like you're putting on nothing on the skin. So it's definitely, I'm gonna get a close-up mirror. It's definitely not lifting the foundation, which is such a great sign. Look at that. It almost looks like as well just a very natural glow. It doesn't look like a very strong highlighter, liquid highlighter, but at the same time it is still strong enough. Does that make sense? It's again like not a traditional liquid highlighter where it can look so stark and then you can see there's a line. You can almost just kind of blend this out. Look at that. Wow. Obsessed. Oh my god. Okay, next let's go in with Bubbled Over on this side and see if we can see a bit of color. I'm gonna also take my finger, different finger here, and just kind of take it off the back of my hand. So Bubbled Over. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of Superb Highlighter from MAC. Okay. This one definitely has a little bit more color. It shows more on top of makeup as opposed to just on bare skin, I feel like. Guys, it literally melts into the skin, like melts into the skin, and it looks, it just, oh my God. It just melts into the skin. Like, it hasn't lifted my makeup, which is always a problem with liquids. So this one is bubbled over, but I do feel like, again, Double-Gleam just beams a little bit more and is a bit brighter, is a bit more intense, I feel like, because it's just a lighter shade. And then this one is a little bit more kind of muted and toned down in terms of shade, but still really, really pretty. I really like them both. I kind of like, again, the Double-Gleam side more, but this is what it looks like on the cheeks. So bubbled over, the more rosy shade, and then Double-Gleam, the more lighter kind of gold that breaks a little silver. Very, very impressed. I honestly didn't think I was like gonna like it, but I love the formula. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I absolutely love this product. Like, I didn't know I was gonna like it that much. I thought it was just going to be another kind of, not gimmick, but I just thought like, oh, it's gonna be like strobe cream, but it's nothing like strobe cream. It's, I think, almost better. I absolutely love the formula, how light it feels, and the way it goes on. The fact that I can wear it on top of powder and it doesn't disturb my makeup, I absolutely love. I just love how it looks, honestly. And I love both colors, but I do love the Double-Gleam one more. So if you are fair, definitely go for Double-Gleam. If you are a little bit darker than me, I think this will pop more on your skin. So yes, I will have the links listed down below in the description box. Let me know your final thoughts, which shade you like as well, and if you will be picking it up. That is it from me. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will speak to you guys all in my next video.